Hi everybody, my name is Gail and I'm coming to you from Laconia Public Library with a food craft today. Today's food craft is the Children's 3-in-1 food craft. These are all Halloween themed projects that you can make and eat. And if you haven't picked up a kit yet, you can still do that. You could give us a call after the program and we can put a kit out for you. The only thing is that you have to pick it up right away and bring it home because it has string cheese and oranges and green beans and bananas. And those are all things that probably shouldn't stay out in the hot sun for too long. So come and get them and bring them home to your house and put the things in the refrigerator that need to be there until you're ready to do it. So our craft today is spooky edible spiders, witches' brooms, and pumpkins and ghosts. These are all lots of fun to make and super easy. So you and your family could make lots of them if you had a party with maybe not too many people in wearing masks. Or you could just make them for snacks and take them to school, because most of them are very healthy. The only thing that's not exceptionally healthy is the Oreo cookies. But who doesn't love Oreo cookies? And everything else is pretty much fruits and vegetables and cheeses and grains. Good stuff. So I thought we'd start with the one I think is the easiest, and that is the Oreo cookie snack. I have 4 Oreos. These are double stuffed kind because I think that the pretzels fit in better. We have 4 yellow eyes, and I have to put it down. 4 candy eyes. I think these are a lot of fun to do. You can just lay them on when you get done making the spiders. So I'm going to push this back a little bit, and hopefully you'll be able to see it real well, and we'll get started. So everybody should have everything they need to do this craft. Here's my pretzels. I got the thinnest ones I could find because if you get really fat ones, your Oreos come apart. And for the witch's brooms, that's a little tricky too because they won't fit in the string cheese. So I got these skinny ones. They have salt on them, but they're gluten-free. So that's kind of nice. So I'm going to just take this pretzel and stick it right in the side of the Oreo cookie. I'm going to stick 3 in each side. 1, 2, 3. Those are some legs on one side. And 1, 2. I'll get some more pretzels out. 3 on the other side. Come on, there you go. So that's the basic body of my spider. And I'm going to lay it down right on this paper plate. I'm also going to put my eyes right on top of it. You could mix and match your eyes any way you want, but I'm just doing mine like that. Can you see it? I think so. So I'm going to make all of my spiders. Like I said, this is a super fast craft. And it smells really good too. There's 3 legs on that side. And by the way, if you were going to tell me, hey Gail, spiders have 8 legs. I know. I just couldn't figure out a way to put 8 legs on this spider without breaking it apart, because it doesn't have a lot of room all the way around. It would kind of look more like a sun if it was doing that. So I didn't want to do that. So I just did 3 and 3. Yeah, because if I put one more here and one more here, it would look like a sunshine or a pinwheel. So this is spider number 2. Whoops. If you have frosting or something like that that you want to glue the eyes on with, that's okay too. I don't really see the need to, but if you see the need to, then you go right ahead. Because I'm going to eat mine very shortly. So I just wanted to let you know that I can't see the purpose of wasting the gluey stuff, because I'm just going to eaty stuff it. This is 3. If you'd like to, you could name your spiders. Good names for spiders are George, Spidey, let's see, Tickly. What else would be a good name for a spider? Legs. Think Legs would be a good name for a spider? I do. Okay, there's number 3. Now I'm going to give him yellow eyes again. I could give him one of each if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to. And the last spider. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last spider's going in now. Doesn't that filling look delicious? I think so. 1, 2, 3, and I can't really count. I should have had 6. 4. Come on, good. 5 and 6. And because they're double stuffed, they hold together really well. They're really cute little guys. And here's my last 2. You could use any color of M&Ms or any kind of eyes that you want, as long as they're edible. The reason I didn't pick things like raisins or chocolate chips is because they don't show up very well on an Oreo. But if you wanted to make white or yellow spiders, you could certainly use the lighter color Oreos. I'm going to pick it up now. There's my spiders on my plate. Watch out, they might creep away. Pretty cool. I like these guys. Super easy, super fast snack. Like I said, if you really want the eyes to stick on, you could use a little frosting or a little Hershey syrup or something like that. This next one requires a little bit more effort. Let's see, does that go on that one? No, it goes on that one. Okay, everybody should have gotten 2 string cheeses. I love string cheese. I love mozzarella, and that's what string cheese is. It's great stuff. So you first have to peel that. I peeled mine a little in advance because I wanted to make sure that I could get it to work. Okay, so string cheese has a really neat feature to it. It bends, and it also peels. Let's see if I can get it to peel. I usually do it with my mouth. Here we go. That's why they call it string cheese. I have to tell you, it's super neat. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our string cheese in half. Please be careful if you're using the knife, or mom or dad could use the knife. But each piece of string cheese, that would actually make 4 brooms. And that's okay as long as you have enough pieces of pretzel. So the next thing to do with our half pieces of mozzarella is we have to make them look broom-like. So without cutting all the way off, we're going to make little cuts in it Watch your fingers. I'm going to have to watch my fingers too. And make it look like the bristles of a broom. Remember, you don't want to cut them all the way off. Just so they look like the bristles in a broom, in the bottom of a broom. Can you see it? Let's see, where is that? I'm going to pull it back here and go that way. There it is. See? You can see them. Now the next part is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure I gave everybody one of these. It's just a little shish kebab skewer. And you're going to poke a hole right in the top of it. Not to the sides, but just right to the top. And go in a little bit. Because that's where our broom handle is going to go. Can you see that? So now we need another pretzel. I liked these because I like both of the ingredients very much. And all I'm doing is pushing the pretzel into the broom handle. So there's one. I'm going to cut some more. As long as you're careful, because you don't want to hurt yourself or the table or your mom or your brother or your friend. Got my fringes there. They go all the way through that way. Pretty cool. Get my sharp shish kebab skewer. Poke the hole right in the top. Ooh, there it is. And get my next pretzel out. It helps to pre-do the hole so it doesn't rip the string cheese apart. Okay, 2 of them are done. So I think we're going to get 4 out of this instead of just 3. That's fine, because who doesn't like string cheese? And who doesn't like pretzels? And who doesn't like witches' brooms? I like all of them. Okay. And pierce it again. You have to have patience when you're doing crafts because not everybody moves as fast as each other. So if you're making it with your family, some people might make it quicker than others. It's going right in. And there's number 3. Oh, these are going to be delicious. I may not be able to wait till we're done to eat them because I just really love these kind of treats. I'm sure you could do it also with the cheese that has orange. It's like a cheddar. It's almost like a wheel. You could do that. I suppose you could use any kind of string cheese that you wanted to. Because it just needs to be able to do this. And that's super easy if you're careful with the knife. And you have to be careful with the knife. You know, actually I could make it like this and have a really long handled broom, but I don't want to eat that broomstick. That would be yucky. I like being able to eat these snacks. There we go. So this snack is pretty much done. I really want to eat it right now. And there we go. I hope you can see it because it's kind of light. But there are 4 little witches' brooms with pretzels and string cheese. They'll be delicious in a couple of minutes. Yum, 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 yum. Peekaboo. Okay. And the last one is the tricky one. There's several ingredients in this one, but you have to start off by peeling. You have to peel 2 different kinds of things. And after you peel them, you kind of have to wipe off your hands, so I'm getting ready to do that. There we go. Okay. I am so looking forward to doing this last craft because I love the smell of the ingredients. We had green beans last night with my family. And our green beans didn't get put in oranges, I'll tell you that. But that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to do this part first because it's super easy. And I only need 3 pieces. I have 2 green beans, and I only need 3 pieces. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I could eat this, but I'm going to throw that one out for right now. So now I have the 3 stems that I need for the pumpkins. Okay. Next, I need my ghosts. I really just want to eat this. These are some of my favorite foods. So I'm going to cut most of this banana off and use it, but not the entire thing because I think it would fall over. Oops. And I'm going to mush it down a little bit. It'll stay in a minute when I lean everything up on each other. Come on, banana. There we go. And I'm going to get out my other banana. Oh, there he goes. It's okay. We'll lean them all together in a minute. Do you ever notice that fresh bananas, when they're ripe, smell so delicious? But when they're not ripe, they smell a little sour? Or, I don't know what other word to use for it. These are ready. So they smell delicious. They're sweet. And I know that they're going to taste delicious too. Bananas are really, really good for you. They're full of a lot of potassium. Potassium is something that you get also from potatoes and from green peppers. Any green vegetables, really. Okay, they're not going to stand for me until I put the last ingredient up there. I'm not throwing out these bottom parts either because that's going to be my snack after. I'm sharing the rest of it with a friend. So the other 2 things that we have left over are clementines or mandarin oranges. I don't know which one. These, oh, they smell so good. Any kind of orange or citrus fruit is going to smell so delicious. It just does. It smells like spring and sunshine and summer because that's the way oranges smell. I prefer my oranges cold. What about you? Do you like them from the refrigerator? Or do you like them picked off the tree? Have any of you ever been to Florida and picked fruit right off a tree? That's always an amazing thing because it's so much sweeter than when it gets up here. It takes a couple days to get up here. And I'm actually going to take my jacket off. But it's still delicious. But if you get an orange or a tangerine or a mandarin straight off the tree, well, there's nothing much juicier and sweeter. And there's all kinds of oranges that you can have, and tangerines and citrus fruits. Do you know what another citrus fruit is? It's yellow. Also smells delicious, but it tastes sour. Does anybody know? I'm hoping you're guessing it. It starts with an L. That's right. It's a lemon. I know you got it. Okay, so now I've peeled the first tangerine, and you can see it has a hole in it. We're going to use that hole in just a minute. There's one. And these are going to be our pumpkins. But they smell so very good. Do you know what another citrus fruit is? It's green. No, it's not a frog. No, it's not a watermelon. Citrus. Has to have citric acid in it. So oranges and tangerines and lemons. And the green one is limes. Limes taste delicious. They're a little bit tart, but they're really good if they're mixed with other fruits, perhaps in a fruit punch. You can make limeade just like you can make lemonade. And it is out of this world delicious. Crush up some ice and mix in some lemon and some water. Stir it up. If it's not sweet enough, add a little bit of sugar. And then put it in a cup. There's two. 2 oranges. I can't help it. I just have to sniff them. They smell so good. You may find yourself sniffing them too. The nice thing about this is it's intended to be a snack. So after you're done making it, you get to eat it because that's what we're making it for. We're making it to consume it. That's a really big word for eating. So this is a good thing to do on a rainy day with your family. Or it makes a really nice Thanksgiving kind of dish where not everybody wants to eat all the junk all the time. I know we love to eat a lot of stuff on Thanksgiving, but, oh, mine broke apart. That's okay. We can still use it. Come on, come on. Okay, so I'm going to put them all together here. I'll start with the oranges together. And I'm going to put the stems inside. Pumpkins have stems, you know. They're not usually green once you pick them. Okay. Then I'm going to make the faces on the ghosties. Just takes 3 chocolate chips. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, don't pop out his eye there. It's not Popeye the Sailor Man, it's Popeye the Banana Face. And we could sing a song about pumpkins. I sang it at story time last week. You might have heard it. It's one of my favorite. Okay, so those guys are all set over there. Let's see if I can make them stand up now. Okay, because the banana guys have to lean against the pumpkin guys. And there they are. Our 3 little ghosties, our 2 little ghosties with our pumpkins. So I have a couple of songs, and I'll teach them to you to go with the snack. You ready? Am I ready? Oh, 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "We're ready for some fun." Then, whoo went the wind and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. We could probably make ours roll too, but I don't want them to roll away before we get to eat them. Okay. And here's my other song. It's about jack-o'-lanterns. Can you make a jack-o'-lantern with your arms? We are jack-o'-lanterns. Boo, boo, boo. We are out to scare you. Boo, boo, boo. We have teeth but never bite. In our heads a candle bright. We are jack-o'-lanterns. Boo, boo, boo! It's fun. It's fun. So I hope you enjoyed today's food crafts. Our, let's see, let's get it over there. Our witches' brooms. Lots of fun. Gonna eat those in a minute. Oh, I'm pushing over all the eyes. Well, my spider's eyes fell off, but that's okay, because I didn't use anything to stick them on. But we have 4 delicious Oreo spiders. And don't fall. Don't fall. No, don't fall. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to have to move the camera and not the bananas. They're getting slippery. Don't be slippery, little banana. Don't knock each other's eyes out. That's terrible. And our banana and ghost patch. I hope you enjoyed today's crafts, and you'll tune in next week for some suggestions for scary books to read, all the way from toddlers through about 6th grade. You should enjoy them all. And we have story time later this week, Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll have some more fall stories. We miss you guys. Come on in. We'd love to see you. Take care. Oh, tomorrow is trivia, so please come in or look online and look at our trivia questions. We're still giving out books for correct answers for the trivia questions. I hope you have a great afternoon and happy eating. Happy Halloween, even if it's not quite now. Thanks.